Okay, I think we're live again. Everything should be good now. Let just wait a couple seconds. Um, Sorry about that, guys. It's been a while since I streamed, even though my last stream was 2 days ago, or no, 3 days ago. Um, since then it's been a long time before uh Wednesday's stream. But I think everything should be good now. I changed the bitrate way lower, so I think now it should go more smoothly. But I'm going to continue building. Um, yeah, so sorry about that, guys. But we're back, and I'm going to. I'm gonna. Okay. Actually, let's leave it at this window. So I'm gonna start building the actual second level. So it feels so weird saying the second level. I used to say that a lot when it came to building my large scale bus. So it's kind of funny. Hopefully everyone's doing well on the Saturday afternoon. It's just gonna be a chill stream, really. I just want to continue working on this set, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties from the beginning, but now that I lowered the bitrate, I think it's working pretty well now. Not sure how long it'll be live for, maybe an hour. Hopefully I can get this done by the end of the stream. That would be awesome. If not, I might do another stream or just finish it on my own. Yeah. Oh. Oops. The last time I ever built a modular was 2 years ago. Spring of 2018. It was the assembly square, and which is the biggest modular in the modular line, and it's a really nice looking set. Love the build. It's a whole new building experience for me, so I really enjoyed that quite a lot. Check something really quickly. Yeah, everything's running smoothly, so that's excellent. That's really good. So I'm sorry, I need to answer this text really quickly. Okay. Copper bricks. What's going on, man? I had technical difficulties with the stream, so I had to end it, but luckily we're now back on track. So that's excellent. I just put this in the wrong area. How are you doing, Kappa? How's it going? It's been a while. Yeah, it has. I was just saying that my previous stream was on Wednesday. I actually started building this, but before Wednesday, it was like, it's quite a few months ago. I think I was working on the bus. I think I was working on the landing gears that ended up not working. But the bus turned out way better than I expected, honestly. If you want to join the stream, you can join the stream reading room on my Discord. I'm just gonna most likely do it through my phone in a few minutes. If you want. Yeah, that was pretty long ago. School has just been crazy. It really has, honestly. But luckily I was able to find a free time where I can stream. Clutch Boy 100 says, "Hey Savage Bricks." I like that name. I should probably change my name to Savage Bricks. I would, but I gotta go in a little bit. Okay, no worries. Yeah. But, Kappa, have you built any modular buildings? I'm curious. How are you doing, Clutch Boy 100? I should have left it spread out, but there's no room, so I had to combine all the bags. So now I'm trying to find a 1x6 dark bluish gray plate, and it's taking me a while, but I'll find it eventually. I have not, but I built a few custom of my own. Ooh, I really want some though. What customs have you built that are modular? Like, are they in the same style as like a modular building? That's cool. I really want to make like a Coruscant modular similar to Ninjago City. That would be awesome. That really would be awesome. Dang, I can't seem to find this tile. I mean, this plate. I can't seem to find it. I built a brick bank there around 16 by 16 and a fire station a while back, and a lot more that are a lot similar. Oh, are you talking about the sets? Because you said you didn't build any. The brick bank and the fire station are modulars, unless you made like a custom brick bank and a custom fire station. That's cool. I actually really do want the brick bank. Oh, you said 16 by 16. Okay, so it's like a lot smaller then, because no more base plates 32 by 32. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch the 16 by 16 plate. But the brick bank is definitely a modular that I really want to build. Clutch Boy 100 still not here. Alright, I can't seem to find this, so I'm just gonna have to use one of my own. Luckily, I found one of my own, so let's just pretend that this was actually in the set. Oh, that's a lot of jumpers. Actually, when I got the Assembly Square, I came in actually really wanting the Palace Cinema, but like I talked to Lego Play and see if they had it because I didn't see it on the shelves, and they said, "Oh, like it just retired like a week ago." I'm like, I just missed it by like a week, and so I haven't gotten it since. But look, it was my birthday last Saturday, and I was like, let me treat myself to a Palace Cinema. So, and here we have it. So, so Cop, I heard you were taking a break from your Hotch Toe mock, but have you started working on that again recently? Like, I really want to see it complete. Like, from what you did, like, it's gonna look incredible when it's done. It's so nice, that set, yeah. Drinky Wiki, hey, what's up? How you doing, Drinky Wiki? That's a funny name. 14 jumpers. Hey. Yeah, I'm planning to start on it again, and thanks. Hey BB Bricks, how are you doing? Oh, Kappa, for your Ochto, are you planning on making it scale to like minifig scale? Like, do you have like the UCS Falcon, or is it just gonna be a just like a normal playset Falcon on the landscape? Lego Maniac 85, what's up? Copper Bricks, I have a secret collab mock that was due a week ago. I should finish. Ooh, secret collab. I really want to collab with someone, but there's not really anyone near me near me that actually builds Lego like I do, except for Jay. But and I live close to Garrett Bricks too, so that's kind of awesome. Meep1351. Hey, what's going on? Partly, not fully. I'm using playset Falcon. Oh, okay. Okay. But still, though, it's gonna look really good. I'm really looking forward to it. Sorry if it's a mess behind me. I started cleaning it a little bit this morning, but I just haven't finished it. And the reason why it's a mess because I was working on my so-called redacted, which mostly everyone knows what it is by now. Which is actually, hang on. Which, like, I actually have redacted right in front of me, behind the webcam, and it's 100% complete, but the instructions are like 90% complete. Because I'm trying to make the instructions flow easier because there's a lot of connection points that are kind of confusing. So I try to make it easier so the instructions are like 90% done. But the actual model itself is finished. I really want to work on it, but I have like 9 hours of schoolwork a day and it takes me all day. Then I don't want to build and then I just play video games. Fair enough. Will Harper, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I forgot a step. What's up? The Palace Cinema is one of the favorite sets that I owned. It's a good set. I'm really looking forward to when it's completed, so I can put it right next to my Assembly Square. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so scared to even start building the Palace Cinema because this is a 7-year-old set, and as all of you guys probably know, brown and dark red, like those colored bricks, Lego pieces, like they crack and break so easily. It's just there's something about the color. Those are like the cursed colors. So I'm really scared. Like that's why whenever there's like a dark red piece I need to put down, like I'm extremely careful when placing it. So that way I don't mess up, and if I mess up, I'm gonna like I don't want to like take it apart because then it could break. I feel you, man. I have so many cracked pieces. Ugh. Yeah. It sucks because my 2012 Palpatine minifigure from Palpatine to Rest and my Elizabeth Swann figure, those torsos are cracked because they're dark red. But luckily, like they haven't like break completely. It's just a crack. You can barely see it because the arm piece is covering it. Dark blue from that era are brittle too. Oh yeah. I don't know why. It's just something about those colors. I have no idea. Technically, I could just put this on top of it and build from there. I gotta go. Hopefully, I can stop by before you end. See ya. Alright, see you later, Copper Bricks. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I have so many broke pieces. I collect them in a bag. How big's the bag? That's the question. Gallons Ziploc half full. Wow. Like, I don't have any like besides like minifigure torsos. Other than that, when a piece breaks, like it just breaks completely, and I just throw it away. I just don't keep it. There's just no way to repair it. It's got like be 1,000 pieces. What other things would you hope Lego would make sets for? I mean, technically, it's already a theme. It would be part of the Marvel theme line, but Agents of Shield sets, I would just get the entire wave. That would be awesome, even though it's technically part of the Marvel theme. I'm gonna send the bag to Lego and see what they say. Just no letter, just send the bag. That's funny. But other themes, Wow. I don't really know. I can't really think of a theme that hasn't already been done. I would like for them to like what they did with Harry Potter, like how they updated like every figure and every set, and like just the new line, the new waves of Harry Potter. Like just do that, but for Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. Like if they did that, I'm all in. Especially Pirates of the Caribbean. Especially that. Trying to think of like just entirely new ways that I would want Lego to do. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to think more on that. These pieces broke and please send new ones or give me a UCS Millennium Falcon. That would be funny. That would be even more funny if you just like didn't even send a reply. Or a note of some kind. Am I missing pieces? I could have sworn I opened all the bags. I could could have. Oh, here it is. Found it. Probably won't work, but you never know. Gotta go. See you next time. Alright, see you later, Will Harper. Thanks for stopping by. Go back to Streamlabs. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if like people are actually on my Discord. I believe I joined your Discord. Link should be in the description. I'll open it up to Discord in a few minutes. I don't want to deal with that. I found you because of the Dylan production server. Dylan. I believe he's seeing Tenet right now. I can't wait to talk about Tenet with him. I saw it opening weekend. Yeah, I'm like the only one who advertises in Dylan's server. Kind of funny. I'm wanting to see it, but I don't know how I feel about going to theaters right now. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, my parents like. So, what I did was I went with my brother, and what we did was we double masked, and before that we waited like just a few minutes before like the trailer started, and it's kind of too late to buy tickets when the trailers start, so we double masked. We brought Perel and like hand sanitizer and like wipes with us to the theater, but before that we made sure a few minutes beforehand that there was like nobody there, or at least like a few people, and if there were like a few people we would be separate from them. But luckily there was nobody in our theater, so we got to sit anywhere basically. But we did wipe down the seats and we double masked. But technically we could have taken off our masks during the movie because nobody was there, but we just didn't, just because, although like right after we had huge headaches because we were just really thirsty and we didn't know if we could buy drinks or not, because that would require us to take off our masks. Oh yeah, I forgot the set comes with a brick separator. Can you let me know if the like there's not any buffering, no delays between the sound and the video capture? So that was a huge problem last stream. So just want to make sure everything's running smoothly. I haven't noticed any delay at all. Alright, that's good. That's good. So, do you build any Lego? I know that Dylan is into film, and he does collect Lego as well. Just wondering if you also collect Lego, or are you mainly just a film guy as well? I'm just happy the stream is going better than the Wednesday stream. I'm wanting to be a director, but I collect Lego as well. I mostly get the building sets to expand on my Lego city, but as occasionally I get Star Wars and Marvel sets. You mean like Lego city sets? Is that what you're referring to, building sets, or are you referring to modulars? Because this is like the main building, like building theme line. Both themes. Ah, okay. Here it is. Hopefully I'm still streaming when Dylan finishes Tenet. Most of the creative buildings in expert rather than city. Oh, okay. So you're mentioning Lego City, so I thought. But, okay. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want to get more modulars. I really want the brick bank and the corner garage. I don't know. I guess those are all corner modulars. But I'm a huge fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I would really love it if Lego made Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Lego sets. I would be all in. Even if they're like bad, like I'm still gonna get it. Cause, you know. Currently I only have the diner and the cinema, but I'm wanting the garage and any other modular really. Yeah. My first modular was the Assembly Square, which I got 2018, spring of 2018. But when I went to the Lego store, I actually really wanted the Palace Cinema. But I got there and asked the employee if he can check in the back because I didn't see it on the shelves. And he's like, oh, like that set just retired like a week ago. And I'm like, I missed it by just a week. He's like, the Assembly Square is the biggest modular out of the entire modular wave. So I'm like, okay, I'll try that as my first modular building experience, and I loved it. I used to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I never really got into it. Dutastic says hi, I don't know how long I can stay. No worries, Darth Maul Lego. What's going on? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D's a good show, especially season 1. I just love the whole Hydra uprising. That's why Captain America's the Winter Soldier is like my top 5, most likely top 3 um, Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. But like the show like progresses and you really get to know the characters and introduces new characters in the Marvel universe that wouldn't necessarily work well in a movie. Like if it wouldn't be the same if that superhero introduced in the show was in the movie. And same with villains. And it's really nice just the overall story arcs, character arcs. Like those shows basically like the Shield organization itself is basically its own character in Agents of Shield. You see it progress through all the different stages. Like in season 1, you know, they're like the biggest spy agency in the world, and you know they were public. But then after the Hydra uprising, they had to go into hiding. Then after that seasons, it became like a secret organization, and like it was just coming off and on, and it's a really good show. Really, really good show. Sorry if I spoiled it, but you said you watched season 1. I love Miles Morales. He's got to be my favorite Spider-Man and maybe even superhero. Miles Morales, yeah. Yeah, I liked Into the Spider-Verse. Pretty good movie. I liked the animation style, and overall the story was pretty good. At 977, hey, hi guys. How are you doing? Darth Maul Lego, my favorite Marvel villain had got to be my Abomination. Yeah, like, yeah, he's that's my favorite, like, that's my favorite Hulk, like, villain in the Hulk universe, whatever you call it. That's why I feel like the Incredible Hulk gets more hate than it deserves. Like, obviously, like, no movies are perfect, and I understand this movie had problems, like, but I like the overall story behind it, and I like where it was going, and it definitely set up, like, future Hulk movies that they just never did. But I think the main problem with it was the casting. I didn't think the casting was that good. Other than that, it's just a nice superhero action movie. Plus, Tony Stark's at the end of it. I think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man has to be my favorite. As much as I like Tom Holland, I also really do appreciate Sam Raimi's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series. I think because like it definitely stayed true to the comic book, to the original Spider-Man story, origin story. I like that as well. I really want an Abomination big figure. Can't really say who my favorite Marvel superheroes and villains are, but I can say like what my favorite villains and superheroes are between like each like superhero team. So like Avengers, like my top one is Captain America. My favorite Hulk villain is Abomination. Emil Blonsky. I like that. That's a cool name. Marvel Universe has some awesome names. Stephen Strange, Bruce Banner, Emil Blonsky. What other cool names? Fin Fang Foom. A lot of cool names. One second. I can't seem to find this 1x2 brown tile. I like to finish this set before I end the stream, but I might just end up just finishing this level, and then I'll... Did it fall? Is it? I'm just gonna have to keep looking. So here's that 1x6 plate I missed during the beginning of the stream. That's why I had to just find one from my collection. But I'll just put that back. Or, you know what, I'll keep it if I need it later on. But I can't seem to find this 1x2 top. Here it is, found it. Darth Maul Lego. I like the Avengers game version of Abomination more than the Hulk version in the new Avengers game. He's way bigger, then he's a lot more menacing, so I like his Avengers game version better. Are you referring to Avengers A-Day? I played the Lego Avengers video game, and I enjoyed that a whole lot. And I got like all the DLCs, and my favorite DLC is obviously the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. DLC. Like these black skeleton-like pieces as railing. See, this is why I like these modular sets, is because, like, not only do they have, like, pretty cool techniques that you wouldn't see in normal Lego sets, but, like, Lego tries to go above and beyond, like, experimenting with the different types of aesthetics and bricks and pieces that and to come up with, like, cool designs. And just, like, some of these modulars have, like, pieces that you wouldn't think, like, works well, if that kind of makes sense, but it's pretty impressive. Dylan Production says, "Hey Comic, what's up? You finished Tenet? Have you seen it?" Yes, Avengers A-Day, yeah. I was debating on whether I should get that game or Squadrons. I decided to not get either, because no matter what, like, even if I got Squadrons, I would suck at it, and also, it just didn't really appeal to me that much. But I'm probably just gonna watch, like, a gameplay online just for the story, and I'll probably do the same with A-Day. A-Day is almost better than the mic, in my opinion. I didn't catch that joke. Dylan has returned. Return of the King. In 2 hours, in 2 hours, okay. I can't wait to talk about it. I guess do you want me to do my non-spoiler review? Like, just my overall thoughts without getting into plots or characters or anything? I'll do that if you want. Go ahead. Okay, so it's a Christopher Nolan movie. Like, you can do what he wants. Like, no matter what, like, it's still gonna be pretty good. I like the science, like, the concept behind the movie, and you can already tell by the trailers it deals with time travel, but Tenet's version of time travel is really interesting, and just the cool names that Nolan comes up with these time travel machines is awesome. It's a really nice name. But one criticism, I don't know if it's the same, like, around the world, but when I saw it in theaters, the sound mixing, like, it was kind of hard to understand what the actors were saying. But other than that, like, it was kind of confusing. So I had to, like, after the movie, like, I had to search it up on Wikipedia, the plot. But other than that, it wasn't really that hard to. I mean, was kind of hard to follow due to sound mixing, and I couldn't understand what some of the actors were saying at times. But other than that, it's just a nice action Christopher Nolan movie. I heard from multiple people about the sound. Yeah, I think it's just different for different people when they go see it in theaters. But other than that, good movie. There's a lot of theories about it as well. Um, this isn't really like a spoiler movie. This isn't like a spoiler to the movie, but a lot of people say that it's in the same universe as Interstellar, and you'll know what I mean by that when you see the movie. But I can kind of see that, but I wouldn't care if that's answered or not in my life. I meant to say I like A-Day more than the MCU. Ooh. I mean, good for you. But I think I'll stick with the MCU for now. Dylan, hopefully my non-spoiler movie review helped. Like, it's a Christopher Nolan movie. Like, there's really not much I can say about it. There is one thing, though, that kind of bothers me. But, I don't know if it counts as a spoiler or not, but on the safe side, I'm just not going to mention it until you see it. It involves, like, the character's name. Like, the main character's name. Denzel Washington's son. Yeah, I'm expecting Nolan, that's it. Yeah. I tried to the best of my ability giving a non-spoiler review. Hopefully that helps. When you see the movie, like, I really want to go heavy on spoilers. So I have a lot of thoughts about it. I think you'll enjoy it, Dylan. I'm excited for my boy Pattinson. Yeah, he played a really good character. I mean, there's some things in the movie that Nolan does intentionally, which it's a Nolan movie. Like, he can do what he wants. He's still gonna be a great director, but just like some things he does intentionally, like it's hard to explain. Just go watch the movie. I'm doing the Mandalorian contest. I'm building a mock from M&R's Mocktober. I'm doing the Mandalorian contest different from M&R's Mocktober. Like, it's really hard giving a non-spoiler review because you just want to, like, spoil it in the review. I cannot seem to find this tile, or plate, so I'm just gonna use it for my collection. There's a lot of pieces that I'm missing, surprisingly. Oh, that's why. I didn't see that it was a grill tile. The last thing I'll say about Tenet is like, there's a lot of theories of what happens at the end, but I'm fine. Like, through the rest of my life if none of those answers get answered, or if none of those questions get answered. Like, I'm perfectly fine with not getting the answers to those questions and theories. I'm perfectly fine with that. I like how Robert Pattinson fangirls are gone and are now replaced with Phillies. Cena Phillies. Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely just mispronounced that word. Oh yeah, like I actually know a lot of people from school, like girls who saw Tenet just for Pattinson. It's ridiculous. Like they probably like had no idea what happened in the movie. They just went because Pattinson was in it. Like it's insane. Cinephiles. It is a weird word. Like I thought it meant a completely different word when I first read it, but then I understood it. I was like, oh, okay. Dylan, you have the Palace Cinema, right? Another member from your Discord. It was what was his name? Meep1351. He also has the Palace Cinema. So I feel like everyone who's into film and Lego would obviously have the Cinema Palace. That's kind of interesting. It's the one Lego set all film buffs need. How would you rank the Star Wars movies? That's a great question. I probably should do a video on some point ranking my favorite Star Wars movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've been meaning to do the Marvel Cinematic Universe ranking. Just haven't gotten around to that. Been busy with other stuff. But my favorite Star Wars movies are starting from how should we start this from? I'll start it from my favorite to least favorite. So my top favorite to my bottom least favorite is episode 4, episode 5, 6, 8, 7, Rogue One. I'm debating 3 or Solo. I'm debating 3 or Solo should be after Rogue One. But then it's 9. 9. Trying to be whether like episode 1 or episode 2 better out of the prequels. I like Clones, but that pod racing scene in episode 1 I think is really good. I think my favorite scene in that movie. But I'll probably say 2-1. So it's 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, Rogue One, So, do I like 3 or Solo more? I'm gonna go with 3 because I grew up. I was very young when the prequels came out, but I still really liked the prequels when I was younger because I didn't really see their flaws. So I would go. All right, last time. Holiday special and then everything else. Yo, that holiday special. I actually haven't even seen the holiday special, and from what I'm hearing, I probably shouldn't. And can you explain to me like what is wrong with the holiday special besides apparently not having subtitles for when the Wookiees speak, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Is that the only problem with it, or was it just the acting, just like they just didn't even try putting their effort into it? So my last Star Wars ranking Meep is 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, Rogue One, Episode 3, Solo, 9, 2, 1. Hopefully you like my ranking. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions about Episode 8, but I am in favor of Episode 8. But I don't have the energy to argue why I like Episode 8 so much. You have to watch it to understand it, and then you will understand why it's bad. It's so bad you can't even tell me why. But is it true, like, there's no subtitles for when the Wookiees speak, which is, like, almost the entire holiday special? That's what I've heard. Opinions are opinions, so I respect your opinions. I respect everyone's opinions. Honest, like, I really do. Like, I try so hard to keep my cool when people say they don't like Episode 8 and they prefer Episode 9. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, Star Wars is Star Wars at the end of the day, so I'm totally fine with that. But when it comes to me and debating about movies, and especially Star Wars movies in general, like, especially the sequels, like, I want facts. I want facts. Like, you can't say something's better than the other because of, oh, something doesn't make sense. Like, how do I put this into words? Like, just facts and logic. Like I don't really respect people's, like, okay, I do respect. No, I'm just not even gonna get into it. I can't say a thought to save my life right now. No, there isn't subtitles, and it's far from the worst thing. Oh. Okay then. But, just facts and logic when debating about stuff. Like, if you like a movie just because you grew up with it and you find it cool, like, I'm all in for that. But, like, when you're debating about, there's a difference between debating about what your favorite movie is over what is the better movie in general, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, yeah, I was able to put that into words. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense, Dylan and Meep? It's one thing to debate about what your favorite Star Wars movie is. It's another to debate about what movie is better in general. Like, not based off, like, personal preference. Yeah, it does. Okay. Nostalgic versus quality. Exactly. Dylan out here spitting facts. I love the set so far. Like, look at the red seating. Like, that's just cool. And the actual screen, big screen, will be like you guys already have the set, so it'll be like right here. So you already know what I'm talking about. Like, this set is so great. It really is great. I'm not even done with it, and like the first level was already like perfect. Like the red base plate. There's just something about the red base plate that just this is awesome. But yeah, like I've had like especially on Rich Boy J's Discord in the cantina, like there's a lot of debates about like what movie like is better, like based on like quality, as Dylan puts it. But they're like their evidence to back it up is solely based on nostalgia. Like, don't use nostalgia when debating about quality. I feel like what Dylan says, nostalgia versus quality, that's just like exactly what I mean. Crazy Brick says hi. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Episode 3 is a better movie because Anakin looks cool with his dark robes and blue lightsaber. Episode 2 is awesome because Anakin kills Tusken Raiders. Remember the prequels? I like how you put that in quotations. Lego hurts, man. Ugh, the set just slipped. That hurt. When I rate my films on Letterboxd, I usually go off the enjoyment that I had while watching and the story. Okay. I actually never really... I don't really know what Letterboxd is. It's just a place for like people to review movies. Like they have their own like page. Basically, I'm gonna have to read some reviews Dylan has on some movies. I actually had a watch party, Netflix watch party for Nightcrawler 2014, and no, it's not about the X-Men character. Dylan, do you know what movie I'm talking about? Pretty good movie. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, it's already 4:25. Last time I checked, it was like 3:30. It's a phone app / website to rate movies. It's also what I use on Instagram. Yeah, okay. I know it's what you use on Instagram. Dylan. I'd recommend it. It's very user friendly. I'm gonna look into that. Like, I'm not good at reviewing movies, but I'll definitely like check out your page on there. But have you seen the movie Nightcrawler? Have you reviewed that on Letterboxd? That would be cool if you did. Cause like I just finished watching it yesterday with the watch party, so like it's fresh in my mind. Not currently. Are you saying you have seen it before? Or I don't think you're even talking to me. Never mind. problem with streaming is there's always a delay between what I say and what you guys chat, so I'm always confused with who's saying what and what you answering to and what, like, it's tough. Shout out to all those YouTubers who live stream. You have not. I recommend that. Jake Gyllenhaal, Bill Paxton. I forget her name, but the girl who plays Catwoman in 1990s Tim Burton Batman Returns. Batman Returns. And is Thor's mother in the cinematic universe. And also it has Riz Ahmed, who plays Bodhi Rook in Rogue One. Good movie. I'm probably gonna finish up this level, this floor, and then end the stream. Yeah. A lot of grill bricks. Yeah, I probably have to leave soon. No, okay. I've got to go now. Have a good one. Thanks, Meep. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. So, Dylan, when did you get the Palace Cinema when it first came out? Like, when did you get it / build it? Alex Levine, yo, what's up, Comic Bricks? How you doing, man? I'm just building a set that I've been looking forward to for a long time now. I got it in 2016. If you don't mind my asking, what was the price you got it? Like, around the price you got it for? Because was it still in circulation then? Oh, yeah, it was, because, yeah, I think it retired in 2018, because that's when the leg employee was like, oh, yeah, it retired like a week before, like, I went to get the Assembly Square. Just normal store price. Yeah, just not remembering it would have still been in stock and on shelves. Vine says, pretty good, just hopping on the live stream. Well, thanks for stopping by. just slipped out of my hand on the floor. See if I can find the one brick. I'm like missing pieces. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Boom. Yeah, this set's gonna be really, it's gonna look really nice when it's done. So Dylan, what made you decide to finally go back to the theaters? Was it just the temptation to just see Tenet? Or is there something else behind it? You're just like, COVID's like died down a little bit in your area or something like that? The fact that theaters haven't opened till now in Washington. Oh, okay. Wow, so it's been closed for a couple months. Yeah, the AMC, there's one like 5 minutes away from me. Like, that closed down, but then, like, when Tenet came out, it was starting to reopen. And I was like, if you know very few people are gonna go, then, no, there's really... And plus, like, they're doing pretty good at sanitation. Like, they sanitize everything, and you're not allowed to eat, like, you can only eat when sitting in the actual auditorium, but other than that, you have to have your mask on the whole time, so that was a plus. Rip Regal. I know, man. Regal was such a nice theater when I went to. They had this thing called D-Box, where if you go see an action movie, like, your seat, like, moves with all, like, the jumps and the action. It's kind of fun. But, yeah, it's really sad, but there's really nothing I can do. Is there a Regal where you live, or was there a Regal where you lived? I really wanted to see a non-action drama in D-Box. I wonder how that would have worked, though. Because, like, if you know there's not, like, any, like, jumps or, like, action, I don't think they would show that in a D-Box auditorium. I actually saw the second... Wait. No, it was the first Jumanji, the first, like, sequel to Jumanji in D-Box, so that was really fun. It's just a dumb action movie. I much prefer the first one, but it was pretty funny and I enjoyed it. Not much I can say. I had a Regal near me, but with no deep box. Oof. That's interesting, because... Oh. That's where it goes. Yeah, Rip Regal. The Regal I went to, it was like, I want to say, like 30-40 minutes away. But we didn't really go there too often. That's actually where we saw my family, we saw Into the Spider-Verse D-Box at Regal. So that was fun times. I saw Spider-Verse in Dolby. I saw... Just trying to think. I'm pretty sure there have been plenty of movies I saw in Dolby at my AMC. But the most recent one I saw in Dolby was Dolby and IMAX were Rise of Skywalker. But seeing Dunkirk in IMAX was also a treat as well. Dutastic is back. Welcome back. Still working on the set. The last movie I saw in theaters was Uncut Gems. The last movie I saw in theaters, I think, was Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. Pretty funny and good. It's a pretty good movie. I recommend that you see it as well. Great storytelling. When it comes to movies and games, like, the story is what draws me in. Like, I don't even care. Like, a lot of people, like, love Fallen Order. Not because of the story, just because of, like, the gameplay. But to me, like, anyone can create a story about the fall of the Jedi Order and a Jedi or a Padawan escaping Order 60 or hiding from Order 66. Like, there's, like, so many at the time. But, I really like the story. Like, I really enjoyed playing in the story of Battlefront 2's campaign with Inferno Squad. I actually saw Uncut Gems Christmas Day. There's really nothing to do besides spending time with family, so we're like, why don't we just go see a movie? So my brother and I saw Uncut Gems while the rest of my family saw Cats. But let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Oh, it's 4. Well, I have to go, man. It's been fun. Alright. Talk to you later then. Take care. Hope you enjoyed Tenet. Definitely let me know your thoughts after. So, how long have you been live for? live for about an hour. So probably in 15 minutes or so, I'll end the stream. But it's been a pretty fun stream. Sorry, there were like a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning, so I had to end the stream and then restart it. But now I think it's doing pretty well right now. What are the parts? Jedi Fallen Order felt like a fan film. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play the game because I just had really no interest in it. So it's just like, I'll just watch a 4K quality gameplay movie, like where just someone, like, just plays throughout the game, like, for 3 hours with cutscenes and with important dialogue. But it kind of, like, speeds up the action, like, the actual gameplay scenes where you have to fight your way. That's what I did, and I had no problems with it. Or, I had no problems not getting the game. When a story is engaging, like, I want to play it to the end. See, but I felt like Fallen Order, just like, Alright, we're almost done with this level. About to end. Actually, no, we're not about to end the stream. I want to finish this first. Or finish this level first. We're almost done with it. It looks pretty good so far. Most of the characters are really boring. Yeah, like, I mean, Kaz looked cool. Like, all the characters looked cool, but as I was even watching, I'm like, this is just a side story. Like, I wouldn't care if this wasn't if this wasn't in Star Wars canon. Like, I would have been perfectly fine with that. Squadrons, though, I decided not to get it because it's just not the game for me. But I can see why a lot of people would enjoy it. But I need to watch someone do a gameplay just for the story mode, because I heard there was a small campaign. So I'll go ahead and watch that and see how I feel. I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that that Fallen Order just wasn't that good of a story. But Dutastic, do you prefer like, maybe not like the actual like how you play like the gameplay, but like the story of Battlefront 2's campaign? Or no? So I much prefer the Battlefront campaign over story than Fallen Order. It's annoying that they talk about rebuilding the order, but you know they won't succeed. Exactly, like yeah, because it takes place between 3 and 4, and you know what happens at the end of 4, 5, and 6. Like you know most the main important things that happened during that time, and you know that if they were to rebuild it, it would have been important, and they would have shown that in the stuff we have gotten before the game. So I 100% agree with that. And the way they written that off, it was like, alright, so we have the holocron with all the Force-sensitive children. Should we go find them and potentially have them killed by Inquisitors or whatever? Or do we destroy this holocron so that no one can and the children would basically be safe? We know that the second option is a whole lot better. So, yeah. But Dutastic, do you much prefer the Battlefront 2 story over Fallen Order? Like, I'm happy, like, if people enjoy that game. It's just not for me. It didn't feel relevant to the Star Wars universe, in my opinion. But I understand how it could be, like, a fun side story that just really has no impact, and it's just nice to get new Star Wars content. Like, I really love the Shadow, or, like, those airborne Stormtrooper, Inquisitor troopers. I don't even know what you call them, but they look cool. I really like those designs. I don't have Battlefront 2 because some of the missions feel disconnected. I don't love Battlefront 2 because some of the missions feel disconnected and meaningless. I would say they're kind of even. Okay, I can get behind that. Also, like, I understand that, but also, just playing, like, the story behind Battlefront. Like, a lot of people don't like it because, they joined the rebellion too early. But I feel like we saw enough of them be on the Imperial side to know that, to question their loyalty. Like, I feel like we saw enough of that to the point where at the time when they turned, like, we saw enough of them do bad things that they're like, what we did was wrong, so let's join the rebellion and try to make up for the mistakes that they have made. But also, just the overall story, like the impact of it, like I like it had meaning, like they were involved in the Battle of Jakku, which obviously is important in the Star Wars timeline, and also the Resurrection story, where they got the planes to the Dreadnought to Episode 8. I really enjoyed that tie-in. And I really do like Episode 8. But I would say, like, probably my favorite character that, based on watching the 3-hour 4K quality gameplay movie of Fallen Order, would be Trilla. I liked her story the most. Also Cass, but I think Trilla really I think she carried the emotional weight of the actual game. Alright, I'm gonna try and apply the sticker, so I need to be super careful. That was close. I almost taped this to the table. That would have been bad. Thank God I didn't. Oh, that would have been terrible. Yikes. I think you're right, but the kind of marketed it as an imperial story. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of did. Hey, Cole Christensen. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, give me a second. I need to apply this sticker. I applied this sticker really well. It's just barely slanting, but I hate applying stickers with Lego, but I think I did it justice. What do you guys think? Did I apply this sticker pretty good? Sorry for the shaky hand. I think I did a pretty good job with it, all things considered. Let's attach this to the theater. Oh, let's this set's incredible. Looks good. Trilla was good, yeah. I felt like she was the only character that actually brought emotional weight to the story. And just the whole side mission with like the shirtless guy on Dathomir, like I just didn't get that. This wasn't for me. Cole, if you don't know, we're talking about the Battlefront 2 and the Fallen Order game campaign. I like all the acromils behind you comic. Yeah, thanks. It's a bit of a mess right now, except we're working on my so-called redacted. But I started cleaning it up, but I still have a lot of ways to go in cleaning that up. But I would say it's a pretty good investment. I know you have a big collection of sets. Or do you have... Well, actually, sets wouldn't work with this, but do you have like a big collection of just loose parts? If you do, I would say definitely, like, don't get as many as I have, but definitely get one or two, maybe like one with the small pockets and one with the bigger ones. I think that work well for your collection. Where's Colt's mode? Ah, just retracted. It's kind of hard applying tiles to the steps on this staircase piece. But we're almost done with this level. So when I'm done with this level, I'll end the stream. I'm almost done. I have all my loose parts sorted by color and part type. They are stored in mostly cherry boxes. By color, you must not have a lot if you're sorted by color and by part. Like, I have a lot of parts, but if I were to start sorting by color, I would need like twice as much acromos bones that I already have. So I was just like, screw it, I'm just sorting by part. If I need a certain color, I'll just try to find it or order more of that color. Guess I can combine all this now. Yeah, I'm sure you have more parts than me. When I originally got these acro mills, I started sorting. Like, I have like a lot of like big buckets of Lego pieces, like sets that have just been broken that I've been meaning to sort. Like over the many years I've been collecting Lego, which was basically all my life. When I got them, I started sorting by color and by piece. I realized if I were to sort it by color, it would have been a pain, and the process would have taken twice as long to already get this set up the way it is now. So it's like, screw it, I'll just combine colors. And also, there's like a lot of Technic parts that I just combine like different Technic parts together. So that also like decreases the amount of acro mills that I have. It's been a pretty good stream so far. I know I had technical difficulties when starting and I had to restart. I just had to change the byte rate. But once I did, it's been running a lot more smoothly ever since. How long are you going to keep the bus built? Core YT, how's it going? And Detest is Bombastic has a video on Squadron Story. Oh, okay. My goal is to take my large scale bus to Brick Fiesta 2021. Supposed to take it this year. My goal is to have it built to take it to that convention, and when I'm done, probably destroy it. But it's just sitting like on the downstairs on the dining room, on like the dining room table that we barely use. We only use it for special occasions, so I just put it on there. And so I'm still going to keep it built for a few more months until Brick Fiesta 2021 happens. It has a lot of like black parts, and it has definitely taken up a lot of parts of my collection. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. That's what's interesting. There's a lot of windows that are open. Usually when you go to a theater, like, it's usually pitch black and they like have curtains over the windows, or like just turn off the lights in the room. So I'm surprised there's no curtains or blinds or anything to cover these windows. So it's like, broad daylight, you're seeing a movie and someone's in, like, if there's a building right across, like, people can just watch it. Don't even have to pay a ticket to go in the theater. They could just watch it through the window of another building across from the theater. What's your favorite modular? The only other modular I have is the Assembly Square. That was the first one I ever got. But I've been meaning to get this one since before I got the Assembly Square, because I got it. And I asked the LEGO employee, like, I went into LEGO store wanting the Cinema Palace back in 2018. Then I realized, like, I asked the employee, it's not on the shelf, so can you go check in the back? And they're like, oh, the sets are, like, retired a week ago. I'm like, I just missed it by a week. So I got the Assembly Square. So I would say probably when I'm done with this, the Cinema Palace will be my favorite. But for a long time, the Assembly Square has been my favorite, only because it's the only one I have. But I really want the Brick Bank and the Corner Garage as well. Do you have any modulars, Colt? How do you feel about the state of Star Wars right now? I don't know how to answer that question. We got Mandalorian Season 2 coming, so that should be really exciting. Other than that, I mean, like, I feel like ever since Episode 8, it's kind of been going downhill because a lot of people don't like that movie. I'm all for it. I really enjoyed it. I really don't know. I feel like with Mandalorian right now, with Mandalorian Season 2 starting and a lot of people liking Squadrons, I think Star Wars is doing pretty good right now with what they are doing with games, comics, books, and with Mandalorian Season 2. I feel like taking a break from making Star Wars movies is good for them, just to recuperate and, just have some time to think about what they want to do in the future. The Last Jedi game. Dutastic, do you like The Last Jedi? Are you for it? I am. I have the Grand Imperium, the mall, the pet shop, and the detective's office. I want to get either Corner Garage or Cafe Corner at some point. The Cafe Corner is I believe, the first ever modular, so that's going to be quite expensive to get your hands on. But I don't think any of the parts are exclusive. I don't think there's any stickers. And I don't think there's any interior in it. I think it's just a blank green base plate inside it. So you could just part it out on Bricklink, and that should definitely be cheaper than trying to get the parts individually. I also want the Grand Imperium as well, but I feel like that doesn't have any exclusive parts to it, and so when I have the money, I'll definitely try and part that out as well. That's what I forgot. I'm sorry. Jay parted out his cafe corner on Bricklink for only $150, so I'm going to do that. Oh snap! I didn't know Jay parted out. I didn't even know he built the corner garage. Or the cafe corner. That should be interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna part out the Grand. Is there any exclusive parts in the mall, the Grand Imperium? So I might just part that out as well. It's the best looking Star Wars movie, but most Star Wars fans seem to not care about that. Yeah. When it comes to Star Wars, I feel like most people just care about what happens to the characters, the plot. Not even the plot, mainly just what happens to the characters. Oh. A few of Jay's modulars are just made of pieces he got from Bricklink. Oh, snap. Do you know what modulars he has? I know he has the Brick Bank Detective's Office. I believe the bookshop as well, and he told me on stream that he actually has the Palace Cinema still sealed, and also the restaurant. I know he has that. Huh. Trying to make sure I didn't forget a part or piece, because I see there's like an extra part, but I guess not. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a deep question. I'm 18, so I'm in my senior year of high school. So in 5 years, I would have been a year out of college, wherever I end up going, which I still don't know yet. I guess I want to be independent and sustainable on my own. Hopefully, when I'm fresh out of college, I'll have a job. Again, like, I really don't know what I want to do yet. I really don't know, Cole. That is a really deep question. I really have to think about that more. But mainly just, like, independent. And I don't have to rely on anybody for money. Hopefully, I won't be in debt. Hopefully, I have a decent job by then, because I'll be fresh out of college. I'm excited for Man of Steel soon, but I hope these rumors are fake. Yes, God, please let the rumors be fake. I'm totally on board with you guys. So, a second. Here, actually, there, you guys can see it now. I'm going to attempt to put this on. And voila. There you have it, guys. The second level of the Palace Cinema. Here are all the leftover parts so far. And I guess here are the minifigures. And I guess these 1x1 gray tiles represent tickets. And then we got some 1x2 money tiles as well. So this is what the set's looking like. But Cole, to answer where I see myself in 5 years, that's a really good question. I really need to think about that. But I really like the thought you put into your questions. Again, not relying on my parents, not being in debt, having a decent job that makes a good living, basically. Hopefully that answers your question, Colt. Apparently some are confirmed, but I still have hope. Rebellions are built on hope. But yeah, so this is what the Palace Cinema's looking like so far. Hopefully I don't drop it. This is what it's looking like. Again, really digging this red base plate. Here's the actual theater. Hopefully you guys can see that. Something drop? I'm really liking this set so far. But yeah, debt-free is the way to go. Absolutely. Again, Colt, I'm only 18. Hopefully. But yeah, so I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. There were actually quite a lot who stopped by, and I really appreciate that. I had some technical difficulties in the beginning. Had to end the stream early. End the stream and then restarted. Then we had some nice conversations. And thank you to Colt and Dutastic for still sticking around. But it's gonna wrap up the stream. I'm just admiring. Like, it's not even finished and it already looks awesome. I'm really digging these movie posters. And also, here, I'll take the second level. Hopefully you guys can see that. Trying to get a good view of the interior. Really nice set. Alright. Bye, Colt. Bye. Dutastic, thank you for sticking around. But this is going to wrap up the stream, so thank you to everyone who's tuned in. And I'll catch y'all in the next video or live stream. But that's to be determined. But anyway, see you later, guys.